What's up, everybody? Today I am setting up a tent out in my garage for a grow I've got coming up, but I decided to go ahead and do a video on how I install an AC Infinity. This is a vent fan, obviously in controller, and the charcoal filter there. I'm going to show you how I do it, which is a pretty simple way, but you know, there's a lot of ways to mount these things, but I don't use any of them. I don't use these those little rings back there. I don't use these ring clamps. I'm going to use those cords. I need those, but and the plate for the controller. But I don't use those ring clamps. I don't use any of this stuff here. All I use is the charcoal filter directly to the fan, and I use a fan with a 6-inch hose out the tent. And what makes all this possible is some metallic ducting tape. But either way, it's a pretty quick and easy process for me. First thing is to tape the charcoal filter straight onto the fan on one side. It's inside the tent. And then I'm going to tape the, well, actually I hang it up at that point. Either way, let me go ahead and tape these two together. I'll show you what that looks like, and I'll be back when I'm about ready to hang it up. I mentioned, before you start messing with a charcoal filter, first thing you do, what I do before I even take it out of the bag, is I slip this cover over it. Because if you don't, you're going to get charcoal all over the place. It'll just shake out of the holes or whatever, but once you get the little the cover on there, then your hands and everything else stops getting charcoal all over it. So I do that first, which I didn't mention. So yeah, take out the charcoal filter, put the cover on it first, and then I come out here and I use this tape, which is a little bit ghetto looking, but it is this is my go-to when it comes to taping something down or putting something, you know, where it's not going to come apart. This is what I go to is duct tape. It's metallic kind of duct tape here, and it's just super strong and super sticky, so it works really well. But either way, I'm going to just go ahead and go all the way around. I usually have to do a bunch of different pieces because this isn't super great fit, but there's a lot to do. I don't use any clamps or anything else. I just use this tape. I haven't had any problems yet on how many of these fans I put together, but let me go ahead and get this done, and I'll go hang it in the tent where I'll put the rest of the 6-inch ducting on this, and then out a roof vent. Oh, the other thing is, this shows you the direction of flow of the fan. So if you're inside the tent and you're wanting to blow your air out, obviously the direction of flow is sucking it through the charcoal filter into the vent fan, blowing it out the tent. So make sure your arrows are going the right way. If your arrows are blowing in here, there's going to be sucking air from outside and blowing it in the tent, which is, you know, the difference between negative pressure and positive pressure, whichever one you want. I like negative pressure actually, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to leave most of these vents open because I'm going to be running autos. I'm not too worried about light. But this is the way I do it anyway. I do negative pressure. I blow air from inside the tent to outside the tent, and this is what is the setup I have for that. So let me come back when I got this all taped up. I'm going to go hang it in the tent with the little straps that come included with these things. Okay, so here's in the tent. That back upper corner, you know, area there is where I'm planning on hanging this. So before I brought that in here, I went ahead and put up these straps. These are where I'm going to hang the carbon filter is going to go through these two straps here, and this one strap is going to go through the little there's like a little metal kind of mounting bracket. I'm just going to have to put one strap to that metal mounting bracket. So I'm going to just hang the fixture up here with the carbon filter and the fan first, and then once I have that hung up, I'm going to go ahead and run the ducting, just to get a little short piece of ducting that goes up this hole here. And once I have the ducting in the right length, then I'll just take it and do the same thing on this end of the fan, tape around the edges. So I'll go ahead and do that. So there it is right here in its loosely mounted position. Like I said, I just had the whole fixture in my hand. I stuck it through the 2 pieces I already had tightened to that, about that amount. And I basically ran this through that little bracket there and tightened it up. So right now, all I gotta do is put on the vent here. Actually, I'm gonna run the vent through here to see how long I need, and then cut it, and then tape it on here. And that'll be the fixture completely installed. And then all I'll really have to do is run this, run the power cord down to my little power outlet here, which is where that'll go. Around the top, actually, on the back side. Okay, so that power cord's gonna go around the back side, out of the way. Oh, you know, this little plug is coming out. So yeah, these little rubber plugs sometimes come out on these things, but they just pop in there, so yeah. There we go, that's back in there. So that's going that way, around the back, and this one's gonna go, this is the controller cable, and it's gonna go, I'm just gonna run along the back corner wire, poles, run it all the way out here, and this is the, where the controller, panel goes around here. It's AC Infinity, so it all fits together. AC Infinity is not a sponsor, although I wish they were, but unfortunately I've already got all the vent fans I need for the foreseeable future, probably. I might need one more. But either way, so yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna come back when I've got the ducting taped on just like this and cut to length, and it'll be there. And then basically, once I have everything cut to length and taped on, then I just have to go ratchet up the straps. I'm gonna pull it all the way up to the farthest point out of the way I can get it, and that'll be a wrap. So I'll come back when I got that done. Okay, now that I'm done, let me show you what I got here. I obviously use the tape again. My favorite ducting tape. This stuff is awesome, by the way. And that's the point. I put one layer of this tape on this thing, and there's no air getting in and out of here, and it's not going anywhere. It's never coming off unless I rip it off, and then it's kind of a pain. But either way, so here's the vent, or the the ducting. It's going right out the top vent there. The power cable, which is coming up. Oh, the stupid plug came out again. So this power cable, which is coming over the top here, goes back, it's hanging down, and it's going in the, plugged in back here in this little plug outlet. The other cable, which is the controller cable, is going out. I wrap it all the way around the back corner there. Just kind of twirl it around the pipe here, come to the front. I'll show you where it comes out. And this is obviously an AC Infinity tint. It has basically the cutouts and everything's set up for this controller. Anyway, so the plug out, the controller plug comes out, plugs in there. You can hook up two of these vent fans to one controller here. Okay, and then coming out of here is the temperature, or the probe. So the temperature and the humidity probe. And it goes back in. I ran it back around the same wire. It's a little ghetto wiring, but it's fine. And I ran over here, took it from the middle, ran it right out here to this middle pole, and dropped it down right in the middle of my grow tent. So I'm getting the end, basically wherever the plants are, that's where I'll have this thing. I'll put it down in the middle, or higher or lower, wherever the plants are, that's where I want my reading for the relative humidity and temperature. And I'll go ahead and take that off now. What the heck? So it's just that there's what the probe looks like without the cover on it. And that just hangs there. Grab that cover. So that is complete installation there. Takes almost no time. Obviously, I didn't use any of the clamps. There's a lot of mounting hardware. Well, there's a clamps for this, the fan. And there's a lot of mounting hardware for this thing, because you can put these anywhere you want. I've got a fan inside my veg tent, and I have it out mounted on the wall. But there's just all kinds of screws and latches and quick ties. It comes with a little bag full of stuff. But I use this plate, which actually comes with a tent, which goes with these. And the plate had the little screws with them that kind of fit into it really well. So it's obviously all meant to go together. But that is a quick little install of a vent fan controller. This is the AC Infinity vent fan, but everything else will work similarly, especially if you're just using this ducting tape like I use, which I can literally tape a square to a a circle and, you know, seal it pretty well with this ducting tape. It's amazing stuff. But either way, this is by the way, this is a tent coming out for a grow I'm doing. I'm actually doing a build as well, which is going to be a recirculating top-fed cocoa core perlite kind of build here, and kind of a flood table. Anyway, I got that coming out pretty soon here. I'm going to go ahead and grow in that. But if you guys watch this video this whole way, I appreciate you watching. If you haven't yet, please like, comment, subscribe. I got a lot of different things coming up. A couple of builds and a couple of grows. But I just was out here tonight basically putting this fan in. So I figured I'd go ahead and show the steps I do and how easy I do it. And if you're trying to figure out how to put your fan in here, there's a really easy way to do it, and it's out of the way too. You know, as far as I can get it out of the way, so I'll be able to hang my lights and it won't impact anything else in the grow area here. So either way, if you guys watch this far, I appreciate you. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. There'll be actually a couple more videos coming out pretty soon. But either way, see you guys next time. Peace.